Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and we are going to make this card today. So I love it, it's so cute. It looks like my favorite MAC lipstick. That's what I use. So I thought I would make this nice little card. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a sneak peek, you guys. This is going to be coming out in January when the new mini catalog comes out. And this one is called Dress to Impress. It has some great sayings, some fun little girly stuff like the lipstick, perfume, and shoes. And then it comes with some dies as well. So we're going to be using both of those. I'm also going to be using some Framelits Ovals dies. And what else? Some paper and some blender markers and some Stampin' Right markers, and then just some tape and a few other items. But let's go ahead and get started. I already cut out 2 of my ovals, so let's go ahead and pull that out real quick. I ended up getting the oval size that I needed here, so I used this one, and then for the black I used the next one here. And then for the actual card, I'm going to be using this one. So I'm going to take my card and fold it right in half. You could score it if you'd like, however you choose. And then I'm going to put this down with my bone folder. Make sure it has a nice crease in there. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take this here, and I want it to be cut out, but if I cut it straight like that, I'll get 2 circles. So I want to come up a little bit where I can see a little bit of that fold there, and that doesn't get cut, and that's going to make it a card. So I am going to straighten that out like this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some of my Stampin' Up! Washi tape here, and I'm going to just put a piece down so that it doesn't move, so that I get it nice and straight. So just going to put a piece just like that. Now I'm going to bring over my die cutter. I normally don't do this. I usually do it all on my own, but I don't know, some of you might be new to stamping and thought I would show you. So this is a thin die, so I'm still using my old guy. I have all the new stuff that goes with it, but I just love using that old tabs and stuff. And then don't worry if your cutters get all mangled. That just shows that you're loving stuff. So we're going to stick this through there, and a little bit of muscle, not very much. I'm literally doing it with 2 fingers. Now I'm also going to come back seeing that I'm going through 2 sheets of paper. And we will be using this again. So I'm going to leave this out. I'll just set it off to the side for just a moment. And now when I take this out, oh, here we go. It's cut all the way through there. And then it's that. I'm going to be very careful in taking off this washi tape, because their washi tape is pretty good. So it sticks rather nicely, and I don't want to tear my paper. There we go. And now, while I'm doing this, I'll show you that this is on a sheet of magnetic paper. So that's how I keep it all on there. And it's magnetic. It's actually a vent cover, you guys. I just cut it. You can find these at Walmart. They're inexpensive, and then they fit right in there. And then I'll show you how they come when they first come, which is, since this is brand new, I don't have the cover yet. But I'll tell you, when I opened this, I only saw this one, and I'm like, what? Why would they let me cut out the perfume but not the lipstick? You guys, there's 2 parts in there, so make sure you look. But these all come, and they're stuck on there with tape. And so sometimes they fall off, or sometimes they get really stuck. But that's what it looks like before I put the vent cover, the magnetic sheet in there. So I took out this little lipstick because I'll be using it again. I'm going to set it right there in the corner, so when I lose it, you guys can tell me where it's at. So we've got this part. Then this is all going to fit in there so nicely. So I'm going to take my snail adhesive, and we are going to line that up. We're going to get all this lined up stuff out of the way. And it's going to fit in there rather nicely. And then I'm going to take my Be As Bold As Your lipstick and some Memento Tuxedo Black ink and get that nice, and there we go. And I'm just going to stick this kind of in the lower area. Let that move on over there. There we go. And now we can put this on. With this, again, the snail adhesive. We're going to line that up as well so it has a nice little frame around it. How cute is that? Oh, it's so adorable. Now I would take another one of these ovals in white and stick it on here, but I'm going to be using a nice silver pen so it will show up on there. Okay, next thing we want to do, take a scrap piece of paper, get your Memento ink out, and get that lipstick out. I think I'm going to have so much fun with this. So we're just going to stamp it. Beautiful. Now we're going to color it. I'm going to grab this. I'm also going to grab my Wink of Stella. And let's go ahead and grab this real red and get that lipstick color on there. That's done. Our lipstick portion is done. Then I'm going to take the light basic black and I'm going to just kind of wisp it across there, and then I'm going to do it the other way as well. I'm going to leave that little middle there, okay? And that's because I want to have it look a little bit more realistic. I'm now going to take my basic black and go across the top here, doing the same thing, back and forth, leaving that middle. And it does not have to be exactly like straight up and down. I'll show you. Because when light is reflecting, it's not always reflecting straight up and down. Okay, we've got that. Now, what I'm going to do is take the lighter and go right on this dark area in just the black. I'm leaving that portion as is. And we're going to blend that. So that it all blends together. So it's darker on the outside and then lighter on the inside. Now I am going to take my eraser. It's the blendable, it's the blendable Stampin' Blends, what's the actual name of it? Color Lifter. And we are going to follow this line here. And this is going to even lift that color up a little bit. And then while I have some of that color being lifted, I'm going to come up here and put some of that little bits of color in there. So now that gave a tinge of like a gray to that, and then lightened that up as well. So I don't know if you could see, it looks like light is hitting it. Then for this silver area, well, which normally would be silver, and I don't have a silver pen or anything, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and that is going to give it a little bit of a really shimmery glow. Now, if I wanted to, I could take and put like silver, stamped silver, and then cut it out and put it right over the top. But I really like this Wink of Stella color, and so that's what we're going to do. And now I can see it here, but I don't know if you could see it there. It's got a little shimmer going on there. All right, now you can take that, take your scissors and cut it all out. Or if you bought the dies or are going to buy the dies, we'll just run that through our Big Shot again. So this little guy comes out. I'm going to again get a little bit of Stampin' Up! Tape there. Now, I don't want it to stick at all, so I'm just going to really kind of muddle it up a little bit on my hand so that it loses a lot of the stickiness. I just want it to sit in place. And I don't want it to be moving around at all because I want it to have a nice little outline. So I get that exactly where I want it. Well, I should have got it in the first place. That's my fault. Now I get it exactly where I want it. And just stick that on there. Then we're going to stick our other plate on top. Run this through the Big Shot. Done with that guy, we're going to set that off to the side. And this comes right off. Look at that. Alright, let's finish this up. I'm going to stick that right back there, don't let me forget. We are going to grab our dimensionals and our rhinestones. And my take your pick tool, because that is the way I put these on now that somebody has showed me how amazing it is to take these little parts off. Because I always had so much trouble with them. And then they're all there for you to just take off and throw right in the trash can. And we're just going to stick this guy on here, just like that. we're going to grab our rhinestones. And I like to put a large rhinestone with a little rhinestone. And then we'll do a medium-ish rhinestone right over here. And you guys, that's the card. These were my swaps. I enjoy this card immensely. So sorry. I hope you like it too. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. If you want to buy any product to make these cards, again, this is going to be out in January. If you ordered from me this past year, you're going to be receiving a catalog here within the next couple weeks. So I sent those out. If you do purchase in the month of December, please use the host code CE2G2NCX. That's valid through December 20th. And, oh, also check my site, you guys. If you wanted to see, I'm selling some of my retired stamps. So go to beautyandthestamper.com. That's where you can shop my online store and also look at my retired stamps and my cards that I have on sale as well. All right, beauties, I hope you have a wonderful day. I am having fun stamping today. It's nice to be back in the studio, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.